Now, I rated this book 4.75 stars for a reason, and it's because it's one of those thrillers that will keep you on the edge of your seat, but is so smartly done. This is a story that it was well thought out, that enough that you feel like, oh my gosh, this makes sense, and now this other twist, now it makes sense. Oh, and that's why they moved, and so everything connects with everything until you get to the end of this book, which I didn't guess the ending. I had no idea. I had suspicion of different people. There was a point where I was like, is she even dead? But in the end, I realized that it was just all adding to this questioning yourself and questioning what information you're learning. And it's not because you're reading from an unreliable narrator, is just that we are discovering these things as the investigation is progressing. Now, this is not one of those books that is heavily into police procedure, which I like. I feel like an investigation where the family is involved and at the same time the FBI or an investigator is also behind it. It's really the smartest way to keep me entertained. Again, I did not guess the ending. I had no idea where this book was going to go. And I devoured this book yesterday. I ended up reading for 4 hours because I really wanted to know who done it. And is she even dead? Like, this will take you to the most random places. You will be questioning everything. And I think that the only reason why I didn't give it a 5 star is because there's different points of views and they're all really important and they all should be there. But I felt like one of them, and this is the son, Matt, the one that is studying at NYU, I feel like his point of view, it's very mundane. It's very like he's struggling. You can tell that he's really struggling, not only for, what's happening to him right this second, but what happened to him before and his emotional state throughout this. So maybe I'm not as deep of a person and that's why I did not connect with his point of view. But to be honest, the part where I was reading the point of view of Maggie, his sister that died, and again, this is something that you read in the synopsis. It's not, this is not a spoiler, but the family point of view, the mom's point of view, Maggie's point of view, the dad's point of view, even the investigator's point of view was really interesting. The only one that I struggle a little bit keeping my attention on his character was on Matt, and that's why it's not a 5 star. But this is me nitpicking and being a little bit extra. But this is really smart and twisty thriller. So if you haven't read it, I think it was released, I think it was published in 2019 or no, 2021. So it's not that old. I thought that it was 2000. I thought that it was published in 2019, but still it's not a new release. But I feel like sometimes we're trying to find something that will give us this emotions and this kind of guessing kind of thing that will keep us entertained. And I think this has been such a fun ride. So I definitely agree with a high rating. And if you haven't read this book, I would definitely recommend it. So let me know if you read this book in the comments down below. If you have a book that you think it fits in this category that you would love to recommend to me so I could read it myself and enjoy it as much as you have, then please leave it in the comments down below. Again, if you're new, I would love for you to subscribe And I'll have my links in the description box down below, the link to this book, my book of the month, which is the other books that I'm reading right now. I'm reading my book of the month, so you'll see a review on that soon. So thanks again for being here. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye guys.